Murder burger.
Oh, it was it was definitely a stoner guy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. He came down in slippers, son.
Oh yeah, tank top and
You knew it. He ready.
definitely a stoner.
Probably about to jump back in his game
So
and stuff.
that's what he looked like.
Oh yeah?
Could be a gamer thing.
He came down in slippers, son.
Yo. Oh yeah, tank top and
You knew it. He ready.
definitely a stoner.
Stoner.
How's he doing that?
What you mean?
We just recorded our conversation.
Nah. Yeah, but vanilla? Sprinkles? No, vanilla with the sprinkles and the swirl.
White Castle though.
Well, yeah, that you know, that whole combination. Now, Burger King, okay, I get it, but the Castle, that's different. That's a walker. That's a walker. You know what I mean?
Lady's a walker.
Right on the strip, yeah. Why not? Her
White
pimp,
lady.
yeah, her pimp close by. Yeah, in a car parked up somewhere. You get too crazy, you know, he'll tell you move along, you know, in such fashionable sense.
They look like a secretary. In broad daylight.
Looks can be deceiving. I'm telling you.
Gotta eat. Can't keep accepting orders and that.
Well, when the last time you ate?
Yesterday.
Okay. Fix that.
Yesterday morning.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? Smash that like button. Coming to the building. It's a nice color, man. That dark forest green. That's my color right there. And I had what I had? A little something this morning. Cook up rice. That's about it.
Classic.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna do too much. I ain't gonna do much at all.
They have meat in there though. Right?
Yeah. Somewhat, yeah.
Prices.
Yeah.
I wish I knew how to make that shit.
Cut up chicken.
I wish I knew. I need to have someone teach me how to make cut up rice.
Look it up on YouTube. But yeah, what you want from?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The real recipe. I'm on the watered down recipe.
Yeah, word. Exactly what you mean. Y'all smash that like button. Y'all coming to the building.
Support me to make comments.
You know, shout out to the viewers. Appreciate y'all.
Burger King near me.
Burger King. BK. BK.
All day.
Have it your way. You rule. That commercial. Classic. Y'all smash that like button. Y'all coming to the building. Appreciate y'all.
Yoinkenberg.
Yeah, but just talking about the Cybertruck. The Cybertruck, y'all, it's like a glass on wheels. God forbid that Cybertruck jump on the sidewalk and make contact with somebody. Somebody's getting cut in half. Just look at the design of the Cybertruck. Somebody's getting cut in half if that makes contact. It is an ugly, ugly vehicle. I understand people get stuff because it's trendy. Oh, I want the Cybertruck because it's trendy, but do you like the design of it? They will say, no, I don't like the design of it. I'm just a follower of people. I'm a follower of trends. You know what I'm saying? It's hype beast. You just follow what's trendy because it's new, but it's ugly. They don't care. You know what I mean? It's new. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Smash that like button. Yeah, but am I the only one who does not like the Cybertruck design? The Cybertruck is a dangerous, dangerous vehicle. The back of it has an ill like a blind spot. Y'all smash that like button. Yo, what up? RC, I'm not a fan of the Cybertruck. Yeah, bro. It's like just the design of it. It's like, why is it so long, bro? Why are you taking up all this parking? Like, the back of it is like, why? You want somebody to just stand on top of your stuff? And I understand it got cameras in it, cause I done looked at it through all YouTube. I done did my homework on it, the insides of it. Some of them trick it out, but that's the insides. I get it, but the outsides is ugly. It's like RC, man, what's up? I ain't speak to you in a while, boy. My guy. What's up, my guy? I ain't speak to you in a while, man. How's everything, man? You know, the last time I spoke to you, the Knicks was still in the playoffs. That's a while, right? The Knicks was still in the finals last time I spoke to you, RC. The Knicks was still competing. Man, oh man.
You want some?
Yeah, I'll take a burger and fries, and I'll give the money back. Got you. Oh, so I got you when you come back.
You good.
Oh, appreciate you, man. Yeah, you just done got calling a woman basketball game. What are you, a ref? You a referee? That's what's up. Salute to you, man. Just got done calling a girls referee. You're a referee then. You know, that's what I'm taking from the comment. Salute to you, man. You know, that's what we got to do with our time, man. We got to use our time constructively, man. Use our time to help people, man. That's all I want to do. Help people with my time. Feed the homeless. Take care of those who's unfortunate. Those who don't got nothing. I want to be the strength for y'all. Because the rich take care of the rich. I get it. You struggled your whole life to make something of yourself. I get it, man. It wasn't a easy road to get to the money. I get it. But don't turn your back on the people who didn't have an opportunity. Because everybody, you had an opportunity to make something of yourself. What about the person who didn't have an opportunity, man? Because everybody don't got an opportunity, man. You got to look at yourself, look at it like that. You might have been blessed to have an opportunity. What about the person who didn't, bro? Oh, what, you gonna look down on them? You fake. Anybody who do that, bro, you fake, bro. I don't care how much money you got. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no morals, bro. You never look down on a man because you had an opportunity to make something of yourself. You had people who cared and people who's pushing you. You had money. You had a start. Everybody don't got a start. Everybody ain't born with a 700 credit score. Mr. Credit Score, baby. So what, you gonna look down on somebody because they wasn't born with a 700 credit score? Get out my face, man. Get out my face. Get out my face, man. Don't ever look down on nobody because you had an opportunity that the next man didn't. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who look down on the poor, bro, I'm telling you, that fall is going to be bigger. The fall is going to be harder. The fall is going to be longer. That same fall is going to be longer for you. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking down on people, man. I don't care how much money you got. You take your butt out there and go feed the homeless. I don't care if you're a billionaire. Take care of the homeless, man. I give my money, man, and I don't care. I gave my money, a couple minutes ago. Every time they come to me, you ain't even got to come to me. You come to somebody else, and they turn you away. Yo, Playboy, come here. I'm going to give you. Then when I give you, they going to give you too. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works, man. You have a responsibility, man, to take care of the less fortunate, man. Then you want to get mad when they robbing you? You want to get mad when they put a gun to your head? How? How you gonna get mad, bro? How you gonna get mad, bro? They put a gun to your head, they wanna, you know what I'm saying? Look how you acting out here. You got fat. You know what I mean? You ain't even taking nothing off your table to throw to some. You know what I mean? You ain't even giving people the scraps. At least you give them the scraps, yo. Telling you, man, this the real world, man. A lot of people learn the hard way, man, and I'm just here to analyze and break it down, man. I don't care how much money you got. That don't make the person, bro. I'm not a respecter of person. I don't care how much money you got. What that mean? You can't take it with you. You can't take it with you when we get up out of here. What that mean? I'm not a respecter of person. I'm not. I don't care how much money you got or how much money you don't got. I see this world and, everybody is brainwashed in this place, man. Yeah, brainwashed in this place, man. I'm glad like me, I just navigate in this world. I just navigate, in my own circumference, man. My own circle, man. I don't need 50 million people around me, bro. I don't even need 10 people around me, bro. I don't want that. 2 will do, bro. 2 or 3. I sit. Keep my circle real small, man. I learned my lesson the hard way. And it only take me one time to learn, bro. It ain't gonna take me no 5, no 10 times. Nah, I ain't with that. One time. You burn me one time, that's it. I'm not gonna give you a second time to burn me, bro. I'm not. Not gonna give you no second time, bro. You burn me, that's on you. You messed up what you messed up. You burned the bridge. You burn me, you burn the bridge. You ain't crossing back that bridge. Let me mute for a sec. Trying to figure out who playing that. Listen, man. Yo, what's up? Nah, doing a little basketball play-by-play online. Okay. Respect. What's your opinion on the Las Vegas content creator being beefing and one of them and his wife ended up being snatched off the earth during the live stream? Yeah? So content creators are beefing and they happen to pull up on each other. Like, listen, man. The internet, it's a gift and a curse. Content is a gift and a curse. Content is addictive. Especially when you got a little audience. People tend to go crazy. With little people watching them, and people tend to go crazy and they lose their way, bro. You beefing with this person and you doing this and you doing that for what? Why y'all doing that? Why is y'all beefing? People got popcorn, They was probably egging y'all on in the comments, telling y'all to crash out. So y'all crashing out for people entertainment. Y'all are crashing out for the people's entertainment. It's the internet, social media. You know, you're supposed to realize, man. You know what I mean? You're supposed to not feed into the comments, bro. Even if you beefing with this person and whatnot, they want to see y'all go at each other. Just so they could say, look how stupid they are. Because obviously, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you messed up the bag. You messed up the bag, bro. You want to get famous or you want to get a media personality or whatever to get the money, bro. You want to get paid off social media. It's the easiest money, bro. You ain't got to work too hard. You just speak, talk content, and you making a bag off that. That's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing. Appreciate you. It's a blessing to be monetized. So when you tell me that guy did all of that, he's an idiot, man. So what, the guy harmed him and his wife? Appreciate that.
That's the shit I was telling you about earlier. They two YouTubers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was over internet beef, back and forth. I get it. But my thing is, the internet beef. People want to see you crash out. People be in the comments. Yo, like I watch the internet beefers. When they beef on the internet, and the comments be egging it on. Man, the people got their popcorn, and they wait for y'all to crash out. Why? So we could talk about it. His content, whether good or bad. You know what I'm saying? But they messed up their bag. All three of them. Two was in the grave, and one is gonna be in jail. Nobody wins. Nobody wins when the family feuds. That bar. Got some fries here. Fries from Burger King.
This is good.
Cuz said it's good, y'all. Nobody wins when the family feuds, man. Nobody wins. Nobody wins. Yeah, his comment section was full of people. Yep. Yeah. And yeah, but the people in the comment section, they, bunch of kids that want to see the world burn. It's like this internet, this social media. They want to see the world burn. Why you think the negative stuff got so many millions of views, bro? And you could come on here positive. You ain't gonna get no views. No views. So you said dude went from a sports betting content creator to a drama, arguing, fighting content. Yeah, because he's seen
Money. Huh?
and the drama brings in an audience. He like, oh, all I gotta do is this and do that. But he didn't understand. That bleeds out into the real world. Cause look what happened. They met up. So all that stuff you were saying, guess what? I want you to back it up now. All that stuff you saying, all that internet talk, back it up now. What's up? What do you get? And then just like that, ignorant stuff, clown stuff. They doing pull-ups and you bringing your girl, even that. You bringing your girl around to what? Come on, man. Like, I don't deal with fools, man.
It's crazy. They were on vacation, and they were in Vegas. Dude pulled up on them.
Dude pulled up on them.
Mexican looking dude.
Crazy. Like, drama, I want no parts of it. I don't want no parts of drama. Drama makes me no money. I gotta make money. You can't make money if the block is hot. You can't make money if you beefing. You gotta, I can't do it. So only broke people like drama. Only broke people like that think like that. You cannot mess up the money. You cannot mess up the money. Don't mess up the money, guy. And that's the crazy part about it. That's the crazy part about it. They beefing on the internet. They beefing and doing this. And crazy, man. They probably got kids. You got kids, bro. You gonna throw your life away? For what? You gonna throw your life away? You gonna throw your life away, bro? Crazy, man. Yeah, bro, you ain't got time to be sneak dissing folk. I let folk live, man. Shout out to folk, man. I ain't got time to sneak diss no folk. I ain't got time to backdoor no folk. That ain't my style, folk. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my style, man. Nah, I mean, if I ain't cool with you, cool. We gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna diss you on no internet. Just leave it at that, bro. We ain't cool no more. All right. You heard? It is what it is. Conflict resolution, bro. That's what we need, bro. Like, even if it's some internet stuff, I ain't gonna pull up on you. No matter what. Just don't come around me tripping, bro. I ain't gonna go looking for you. I got better things to do with my time, bro. Then go looking for some internet dudes or something, bro. You must be crazy, bro. I got, you know what I mean? Got better things to do with your time, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's internet. That's why I said, yo. People really lose their mind, bro. They get a little bit of fame. They get a little audience. People go crazy, man. Now humble yourself, man. You better learn from Shannon Sharp, man. Humble yourself, man. Shannon Sharp thought he was on top of the world. To the world on top of you. P. Diddy thought he was on top of the world. To the world on top of you. Humble yourself, man. Alhamdulillah. Humble yourself, man. That's some real, man. Oh, he was hunting them. He was looking for, so homie ain't lived there. So he went to Las Vegas to seek him out. That's crazy. He went to Las Vegas. And homie probably dropped his location and everything. He dropped his location. You know, yeah, look, man, I'm live streaming, but y'all don't know where I'm at. I'm live streaming now, but my location ain't dropped. You know what I'm saying? Homie dropped his location. And homie ran up on him, pulled up on him. You got to be careful, bro. You dropping your location, bro. People know how to find you, bro. They, man, that's crazy, bro. He found him at the Bellagio Hotel. That means he got money, bro. That content creator got money, bro. You staying at the Bellagio, Las Vegas? You living out there? That shit ain't cheap, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not cheap living out there, bro. I analyze everything, bro. I'm a man to analyze, bro. It ain't cheap. My man got money. He's probably flossing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm here. I'm at the bully. Yeah, I'm, you know what I mean? You know, probably showing the camera, you know, showing his location too much. Oh, I know where that's at. Put two and two together. They solved that puzzle. They solved the puzzle. It's not hard to find somebody, bro. It's not hard, bro. Too much flossing. You know? And it's, you know, it's messed up. Cause homie shit, you know what I mean? Alright. You know, we're going back and forth. But, you know, I ain't gonna, you know, nah, man, I ain't gonna risk my freedom for no YouTuber. I tell you that much. I ain't risking my freedom for no YouTuber. Meaning, like, I ain't gonna pull up on you and I ain't doing that, gang. You got it. You got it. Just keep talking my name, whether good or bad, bro. That's all you doing. You know, when you mention me, you give me free promotion, bro. Keep mentioning me, good or bad. You promoting me. You know what I'm saying? So why don't y'all see the bigger picture, bro? It's a business, bro. You promote me for free. You talking about me. You calling out my name. You know what I mean? You a big platform. And you mentioning me, that's free promotion. That's why Biggie, Tupac to a certain extent, he stopped. But they stopped mentioning your name, bro. I ain't giving you no light, bro. Jay-Z, you'll never get it. You'll never get a mention from me. I'm not gonna mention your name. I'm not gonna put light to you, bro. I'm not. That's just me. But if you gonna mention me, I'm gonna take the free promotion, good or bad. You know, I would say, yo, keep talking about me. I appreciate that. Appreciate the free promotion, man. Cause now they're gonna come check me out to see what I'm about. And they're gonna see a real one compared to you. Clowns. You gotta know how to, man, you gotta know how to play this game of life, man. You gotta know how... Oh, okay. Lived in Vegas. The other dude was from Cali, I believe. He came to town and got rocked to sleep. Crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. Like that right there is low energy, bro. That's low energy, bro. That's low vibration. That like that mess up everything you got going. That mess up the bag. That mess up everything you got going. You gotta think, bro. You gonna crash out on somebody over the internet? Then maybe you don't deserve to be free. Maybe you don't deserve freedom. From both sides, like, you gonna crash out over the internet, bro? You gonna go seek somebody out, go find them because they mention you? Come on, man. Now, I mean, you're on this YouTube thing, man. You're gonna be talked about, good or bad. You know you are you in the public eye. You a public figure, bro. They're gonna talk about you. If you don't want to be talked about, cut off the camera. Cut off the camera, bro. If you don't want to be talked about. But once you got this camera, you got the YouTube, people gonna talk about you, bro. Now you gotta know the business, bro. Please talk about me. Cause when you not talking about me, I ain't popping. So when you know what I mean? Come on, man. Y'all gotta know the game of life, man. I play the game of life to win, bro. I don't play the game of life with losers neither. Everybody I play the game of life with is winners, bro. At this point in my life, I'm in the fourth quarter. I'm 40 something. I'm in the fourth quarter of life, man. The playtime is over. We trying to fill up their accounts with millions, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Gotta take it serious at some point. Playtime is over, and I play video games on my channel. Go check it out. Monetize to play video games. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about real life, man. You know what I'm saying? We really gotta take this serious, man. You know what I'm saying? I see people, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let the internet trick you off the streets. The comments trick both of them off the streets. You know, of course, you're going to read the comments. Oh, you should have did this. Oh, why you ain't do that? Oh, you ain't do this. Oh, come on, bro. And y'all fall for that, bro. Don't fall for that, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was like situations, man. I learned from it, man. I'm going to go check out this story, though. But you know, my cousin was telling me about it too. And then you guess you're the second person that told me about it. You know, hey man, I've been playing my game so much, man. I've been playing Days Gone so much that, man, I wasn't even, fucking watching content, man. I was just playing my game, man. Playing my game, staying out the way. You know what I'm saying? That's all I do. Playing my video games and stay out the way. You know, is that wrong? No. I'm staying out of trouble. I'm staying out of trouble. That's all I'm doing, staying out of trouble. Playing my little games, be in my little corner, and, just sit, bro. I'm not trying to let nobody trick me out my freedom, bro. Trick me out my spot, bro. They want your spot. They want your spot. Don't let them trick you out of it, bro. Damn. She got the jiggle factor on crazy. She got the jiggle physics. The jiggle physics is crazy out here. They want your spot, man. You know, they wanted Little Dirk spot. They happy Little Dirk in prison. I'm not. Man, I want to see everybody winning, bro. You know what I mean? I want to see everybody winning, bro. You a hater. If you want to see the next man in jail, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, you a hater, bro. I don't got a hating bone in my body, bro. I want to see everybody win. You know what I'm saying? I always say that. You know, I celebrate everybody's win, bro. Everybody's victory. I celebrate. I never said, I never, bro. I beat my chest, and you know what I mean? It is what it is. Cause I know what you eat don't make me go to the toilet, bro. What you eat don't make me go to the toilet. And I'm saying that in the PG, the PG language. It don't affect me. Whatever you do don't affect me, bro. So I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused on me. So when you're not focused on you, you worried about the next man and the next man pockets and the next. Bro, when are you going to focus on your stuff? When you gonna focus on you, bro? Keep worrying about other people. That's a problem with us, bro. We love to worry about other people, bro. When you gonna, you know what I mean? Worrying about this and worrying about pocket watching and, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You know, like I was telling Cuz, man, like I go off energy, man. We give off 3 energies when we walk past people, bro. We walk past 1 million random people. We encounter people every day. And, we are like batteries. And we give off a neutral, a positive, and a negative. The negative is violence. The positive is when you're talking to somebody and, you engaging. That's, and a neutral is when you're just walking past a stranger. That's a neutral. Then you got positive when you know somebody. Hey, what's up? And y'all chopping it up. That's positive. And negative is violence. All violence. That's negative. So, we are wired like a battery. And we got 3 connections to us. A neutral, a positive, and a negative. And like how we come across people is the connection we give off. I guess you might walk across a stranger and it's neutral. A stranger, you don't know him, he don't know you. That's a neutral reaction. Now, a positive reaction is to know the person. And a negative reaction is to beat the person up. So, you know what I mean? So we come across people and our reactions is from, you know what I mean? The wiring, bro. It's wiring, bro. So like a random person might come across you real negative. Because for some reason, like his connection to you is on a negative frequency. It was only 3 frequencies. Positive, negative, and neutral. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to be real mindful of people, man. Because people will come on some negative frequency to no fault of their own. It's just they're wired that way. It's wired that way, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we really got to study life, man. We really got to analyze these things, man. This thing called life. L-I-F-E. Analyze it, man. As you get older, man, don't wait till you get older to analyze it, man. You try to get wise when you young, bro. In your teens, try to be a young wise man. Don't be a young crash out. Be a young wise man. What's the meaning? What's the meaning of life? I don't know what's the meaning of life, but I know this is a coming and going thing. We coming and going. But in the meantime, in between time, is how you treat people, man. How you treat people, how you interact with people on this planet. That's like the meaning of it, to interact. Every day we interact and we communicate. Good or bad, it's all communication. It's all playing a key role in this thing called life. Good or bad. You know what I'm saying?
It's like 40 minutes.
Word. What's the meaning? What's the meaning of life? Yeah, how far is it going?
4 minutes.
Huh?
4 minutes.
Oh, sweet.
Snuck 2 orders in again.
Right. What's the meaning of life? What's the meaning? You gonna get your grub on for night. I mean it. What's the meaning of life? That's that old Jay-Z. Old camel face.
But Jay-Z was.
Huh? Actually nice? Yeah. Camel jockey. But that camel got one of the baddest women. Yeah. And then he said, oh, y'all, okay, y'all want to call me a camel? He said in a rap song.
Who called him a camel?
Everybody. Cameron. He said they call me a camel because I mastered the drought. Oh, that's a rebuttal. I'm like, wow, Jay, that's some slick stuff. I'm like, Jay ain't playing. He said they call me a camel because I mastered the drought. And you know what that means? You like, oh, snap, just some slick wordplay. Yeah, you like, damn, Jay.
I don't get it. I get it, but it's alright. Because it mastered the drought.
Meaning like camels
I know.
got water in their mouth.
I know.
And the drug game, he's never dry with him.
The drug game?
Yeah. Is it drought?
The drought is a drug game?
No, when is a drought in the drug game, it means it's nothing there. It's dry. So he mastered the drought. He's always, because camels master the drought, literally.
I get it because
that's crazy.
Because it's Jay-Z, if he says drought, he automatically assumes it's drug drought.
Yeah.
Because he didn't specify what drought. He just said drought.
Yeah. But
because it's him, the only drought with him is a drug drought.
Yeah.
No food drought. No money drought.
No.
Drug drought.
Yeah. That's his past. Yep. History. Appreciate y'all for being in the building. Still got my fries. I ain't gonna eat like a pig on stream. Got some kind of manners,
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing. I'm not gonna do Burger King again. Feeling kind of. It tastes good, but feeling queasy, feeling weird. The body ain't used to it,
Wow.
So that's the last time I'm eating fast food. Well, Burger King, McDonald's.
Specifically, yeah. Now Wendy's was always
a little bit better, huh?
Yeah. Cause they come with that shake. Had that shake. The burgers was a little better. Yeah. Give it to Wendy's.
These companies make so much money pumping out crap food.
So much.
Pumping out crack food.
So much. There's a lot of money, man.
Crack.
Yeah, man. They know exactly what they're doing. Because people buying it. That's why they're in business. If people don't buy it, they shut down. So, can't get mad at the companies. They're in business for a reason. Supply and demand. Somebody is supplying the demand for this stuff. Yo, smarter than your average, what's up? Yeah, your open-minded said, what's good?
What's good, my G?
It's a supply and demand business. The fast food business They probably in $1 trillion, man. I remember McDonald's. Is a McDonald's in every country, man. There's a McDonald's in Saudi Arabia. Of course, there's a McDonald's in Tokyo.
Who owns McDonald's?
Japan.
Someone has to own it, right?
This point is a franchise.
Yeah, but someone owns the franchise?
Multiple people.
Yeah.
And, at this point, at this point, multiple. Not just one person at this point. And, at this point, probably done died off.
Yeah, because I'm worried about...
And the family probably done sold it off. So,
who owns the name is what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh.
Who owns the McDonald's name, Gotta be one person, right? Or is it still... franchise?
It could be somebody's last name. Something McDonald's, and So
the original owner.
I guarantee that person dead, long gone.
His great
Right. Yep. And then they probably done sold it off. Got they hundreds of millions. They have to work a day. Now, that's the trust fund babies, born rich. Some people just born rich. You know what I'm saying? But they'll never know the struggle until it hits them like a ton of bricks. And some of them, it never hits them. The struggle never hits them because they surround themselves with rich people like them that could bail them out, that will bail them out. You could call Tommy, man, we get 10 million. You get that money the next day. I need friends like that could help me out. Come on, man.
Let me see one of them.
I got you. Yeah, I need a friend like Tommy. Yo, man, we get 50 million. Oh, no problem. You need people like that, man. Yo, Burger King is on fire. Yeah. To each his own. I like Wendy's. Wendy's was always the go-to. See this right here? This is a Whopper. Got a Whopper from Burger King. My cousin gifted me a Whopper from Burger King. Appreciate that. You got to be appreciative of everything. I don't care if it's a penny on the street you find. Be appreciative of it. Because the universe don't differentiate between little and big. They don't. The minute you pick up that penny, the universe knows. Then guess what? You're going to be picking up a wallet full next. Now, when you don't pick up that penny and you're only looking for big, then,
Make a slight right turn
Oh, you can't.
I'm on.
You can't. I think you can't turn that shit. That shit's automatically on.
I'm on green light. What you said? I'm on green light. Always cause yellow lights. Salute. Yeah, open-minded. Always on green light. Hello.
Open-minded in the building.
Word. Open-minded in the building from the floor to the ceiling. From the floor to the ceiling. Appreciate y'all, man. Good energy. Oh, I see. Word, man. Yeah, but respect goes a long way, man. You know, a guy's saying, respect is earned, not get. No, no. You don't gotta earn respect. You just give it. Give respect. Now, when they, otherwise, okay, you mash them. But before you smash mode, give respect first. You know, some people are just built to, to look for problems with everybody in the room. They come into a room and they have to be the problem. Some people are just wired like that. I gotta fight everybody in the room. I gotta be the toughest in the room. I got, you know what I mean? Come on, man. The boom you throw, say what you throw out comes back. Definitely, bro. So what you throw out comes back. That's true. So why don't you throw out positive energy, bro, to get that back? All right. I want you to go positive energy to get that back. Because you put out negative energy, keep that. See, remember the saying, keep the same energy. Okay. What you think that means? Keep the same energy. When it happens to you, don't cry. Keep the same energy. That's what that means. When it's your turn, don't cry. Because it's going to come back. It's like you said, boomerang. So why not put out positivity for that to come back? Come on, man. But some people
want to just watch the world learn, like you said, man.
Yeah, I get it. That's okay. Those people, you don't have to bring them around you. You have a choice to bring these people into your life, man. Don't bring them around. That's all. Okay, that's how you live. Don't come around me. That's all. I don't even pick up my phone. Don't even call. Any you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You're gonna force yourself to be around somebody who's detrimental to what you got going on. Then you're asking for trouble, man. Then you are asking for trouble. Some people just want to see the world burn, and guess what? What you think that means? Some people want to see the world burns. They want to see you burn with it. Their kids, their family, anybody who think like that. You want to see the whole world burn? What about your kids? What about your family? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Yeah. Like, come on, man. What about your family?
Sir.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Karma gonna double down on them. Yo, everything you telling me, I was telling my cousin earlier. Everything you telling me and cuz was talking about earlier. Everything you telling me.
What's that?
Not a karma situation.
Okay. You're gonna go to the screens.
But when it's called karma. Yeah. You just never know. That's why listen, man. Just put out that, damn girl, you thick as hell. Yeah, but just put out that good energy, man. You know what I mean? Just put out the good energy. Even if you're in a bad situation for now. You know, love, man. Love is a high frequency. Love, forgiveness, the high frequency. To forgive somebody, the high frequency. To love somebody is high. You said I came across a news video where the mother beat her child with a belt until the kid stopped moving permanently. Yeah, that's listen. See, that's why the state says you can't beat your kid no more, because parents don't know. They go overboard and they beat their kid till they're unalived. They don't know when to stop. So the state says all of that stuff that y'all did in the 90s, go get a switch off the tree, get my extension cord, get my belt, get my shoes. They beat you with anything they could get their hands on. That kept us in line, man. Couple whoopings kept you in line. Now you can't do it no more. Parents is kids they damn self, and they get pissed off because little Timmy his diapers, but he's a baby. That's all he could do. You know what I'm saying? He don't know how to change himself. So how? And I've seen so many cases of the dad, the dad who will harm his child because the child soiled himself. The child, come on, man, you serious? These people, every kid deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves to have a child. I'm gonna say that again. Every kid deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves to have a child. You understand what I'm saying? You know what that means? Okay. Not every parent deserves to pop out babies out here in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna unalive a kid for soiling himself, doing what kids naturally do. Come on, man. She gonna get hers. You're gonna have to get. Listen, you don't gotta hit kids no more. You don't gotta discipline them. Talk to them. Hey, stop doing that. You know what I said? Don't do that again. They gonna listen, man. All you gotta do is just scream at them. Kids are already damn near ready to cry. Hey, why I tell you don't do that? They're gonna get, because they don't want to make the parents angry. Hey, why I tell you don't do that? That's all you gotta do to them. And they gonna never do it again. You don't gotta beat them, man. That's discipline enough. Just raising your voice to them. You know what I'm saying? Just raise your voice to them. You gotta hit the kids, man. He said that's deep. That's super deep. Yeah, what I say? No, I'm playing. Some people just pick on these kids and go again. See, you have to figure out ways to get through the small kids. Man, it's hard making kids now, man. You know what I mean? Like, now if you got them already, yeah, but to make them now, you got to go through a lot. They got wars going off, Iran and this country, Iran and Israel or whatever. They about to pop off. World War III coming. Crime is at a rampant. So for you to want to get a woman pregnant now, you really got to be mindful of stuff that's going on in the world now. The world is on turmoil.
Bad time to have kids.
Oh yes, very bad time. No, now if you got them, you just raise them up right. But if you don't have them, I don't think you should bring them in. Yeah, I don't think you should bring them into this right now. Not right now. Not right now. These dudes talking about shooting off nuclear warheads, and not right now. World War III was been happening, but you've seen the political side of World War III. You ain't see the physical side of it. You don't want to see the physical side. You only want to see the political. I'm going to repeat. You only want to see the political side of World War III. You don't want to see the physical. That's when the nukes is involved. The political side been going on for decades.
So this way. Home is that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That way, right?
Home?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Home is where the heart is. Mm-hmm. These kids are fighting and killing their parents. Yeah, man, the Bible spoke about everything that's going on now, man. That's why they say stuff ain't new to me, man. I could break this down for hours, man. The Bible spoke about all this stuff, man. Kids turning on kids and stuff like that. Kids turn on their parents. Parents turn on their kids. Our brothers gonna have an evil eye toward each other. Your own enemy gonna come from your own household.
Yep.
All this, man.
Yep.
You gotta be mindful of all this stuff that's going on.
Life.
Yeah. So the kids is always gonna be. That's why you gotta raise them up right. They say you teach a kid as a child, you train him up, and he ain't gonna depart from it. But also, if you train up in the streets, he's gonna, that's where he's gonna learn. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. It's bars right there. Bars right there. That, like that right there, and that's a Bible verse for wisdom. That's just a flip. It's just a reversal of role. It just tells you that this kingdom is, this kingdom is going to be over. That's what that means. That this kingdom is going to be over. And then, that it just tell you that it's trading places. We're going to have rulership again. The same way the governments got their ruler, we're going to have it too. That's why it says that. That's the trading places. That's bars right there. That's why, whoever comment that's bars right there. I mean, that's why you got to humble yourself and understand what is coming. Once you know what's coming, you understand that, America got a horrible day, man. Thus said the Lord. And if you join with him, though you join, what that verse say? Though the wicked shall not go unpunished, though you love America, they still got to get punished. That's why I tell you, don't have attachment to this place. Yes, though you love it, though you join hand in hand with this wicked place, you still got to get punished, man. That's all that means. You know what I'm saying? So America got sins up to the heavens, man. And then I mean America as a whole, because America governs this whole. America could go across how to live. Like what? What? Why are you coming all the way across the world to tell me how to live? That's America, man. So just be mindful, man. Just get your money, but know what's going on, man. Yeah, I mean, because when this whole thing fall, what you gonna be? in the hood shooting Tyrone for nickel bags while World War III popping off? You ignorant to what's going on around you? It's a lot of them. You still buying Jordans while they're dropping bombs on your ass? You fool. Come on, man. Tell Jordans to save you then. Your Jordans gonna save you? Oh, man. Wake up, man. Coming to Earth is a class trip. We all listen, man. We all got to go back home, man. Coming to Earth is a class trip, man. Even the Bible said this ain't your rest, man. Even America, man, this ain't our rest, man. We come in here to America, man, to serve whatever we got to serve. Our punishments, man. Our forefathers disobeyed, man. Our living God, man, and we in the conditions we in, man. You wonder why we in this condition. Listen, man. I'm gonna tell you why, man. We some stiff-headed people, man. That's why. Our forefathers disobeyed. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Disobeyed the God, man. And does anyone know what USA stands for? No, enlighten me. I know you ain't gonna say the United States of America. I know you ain't gonna tell me that. So enlighten me. What does the USA stand for? Yeah, man, I don't listen to no drill. I don't listen to nothing, bro. I listen to old 70s, 60s music, bro. That's where I'm at. 60s music, 70s, before I was even born. I'm not listening if y'all think I'm listening to drill or I know the latest drill music, or y'all sadly mistaken. I can't help you with the latest drill, nothing. I'm far removed from it. And I've been removed from it since Nas said hip hop is dead. Wow. So the only rap I might listen to, old school Biggie, Pac, the old school ones. And D Block, my era I listen to. Shout out to the Little Baby, shout out to them. But they ain't from my era. But shout out to them. They get into the money. They feeding their families. I can't hate that. Never. How could you? Lil Baby is employing people by the hundreds. How much people you employ before you go over here hating on Lil Baby, man? This man over here employing people, man. Got them feeding their families. His. But you gonna hate on that man? Come on, man. I reviewed a Lil Wayne cut. Trying to buy one, we listen to the album. Damn. Yeah, it ain't no Lil Wayne. That's all I see all through the internet. Lil Wayne Carter 6. It's garbage. Everybody hating on Weezy. That's how it be, man. They build you up to destroy you.
What else can he say, right? He's been saying a lot for a long time, right?
And that's his point. He's making new music but they don't want it. They want the ignorant Weezy, man. They don't want that, so they will build you up to pull that ladder from under you, man. They did it to Drake. They build up Drake to destroy him. That's what they do. You gotta be careful. They'll build you up to destroy you and laugh. Yep. They hate Weezy now. They hate Weezy. They don't want no more Weezy. We don't want you no more. Retire. You're done here.
You're done, son.
You're done here, Weezy. Word. They don't want that no more.
Lions like nah.
Yeah, man. Once they speak, it's over, man. Cause the old man don't got nothing to say.
All the old rappers got nothing to say in these new times.
Nah, man. It's a young man's game. Period.
What's the oldest rapper that's relevant now? Even Eminem ain't relevant.
I said the oldest one
That's still relevant.
is Jim Jones, and he, you know, he called himself an OYN.
But he's not making music though, right?
Yes, he making music.
What?
Yeah, man. He said I'm an OYN. He took that moniker. Yeah. Jim Jones is the oldest one that's still pants sagging, still acting like a young hood, bro. And he damn near older than, you know what I mean? Cameron and Mace, they in suits. You know, they elevate their life. So, you know, so to answer your question, only one I could think of still in that mind frame, even Rick Ross, you know, he doing stuff to a certain extent that's not YN-ish.
Mm-hmm.
But the only one, Jim Jones, bro. Jim Jones is the only one, bro.
Still ignorant.
OYN, that's what he called himself. I'm the OYN. Very ignorant, bro. I've studied all my life, smarter than the average. The USA.
Under Satan's authority.
That's USA. Damn.
Spot on, right?
Yeah, it is. The earth was given to the hands of the wicked. The Bible tells you, man. Whoever's ruling is wicked. The Bible tells you. If it's not Jacob ruling, if it's not us, it's them. That's it. The Bible ain't for confusion, man. If we not in rulership, then the earth is still in the hands of the wicked. Until it's given to us under Christ, it's in wicked rulership. So, under Satan's authority, bars. You know what I'm saying? They got their time. You know what I mean? That's fair to me. We suffer, y'all rulership. Now we rule, y'all suffer. That's how y'all gonna feel our pain, and everybody feel it. That's fair. So, you know, but only the wise could see it that way. But the ones who don't, oh, what? They don't know better. So, you know. But once you read this Bible, man, it breaks it down everything, man. Everybody got their time to shine. But the Bible always says, it says, when the wicked is in rulership, the earth will mourn. That's how you know. It's a wicked rulership. The earth is in mourning. The animals, if they could speak, they would tell you what they need to tell you.
Package or something?
Mm-hmm. There you go. Yo, that's bars right there. Under Satan's authority. That's bars. That's bars. Yeah, man. If you ain't getting, like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. For real, like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't getting deep with your bars and 40 and you this and that, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, bro. Like, I don't want to hear nothing from Jim Jones as far as this. No. Ruling under Satan's, man. Word. That's crazy. Russia, all of them, bro. They all wicked, man. Now YouTube ain't gonna monetize me. They can't do nothing. Free speech, baby. Take it up with God. You got a problem? I'm just relaying what, you know, what's given to me. Like Christ said, man, his words cut. His words drop nations. Words. What he says cuts. Cut you deep, man. The truth hurts. Don't take it up with God, man. God set up this order, man. We all got a favorite pans, don't we? We all got a favorite pans, don't we? God got a favorite people. That's simple. You got a favorite pants. You got a favorite this. God has a favorite people, man. I'm sorry. It just goes that way. You know what I'm saying? And his people is suffering right now because, again, stiff neck, you hard headed, you don't listen. Same as with your parents. You know what I mean? If you don't listen to your parents, you get punished. Same thing with us, man. Punishment's got to come to us, man. For our disobedience, man. Period, man. Disobedience, man. brings punishments.
Whew.
Brings punishments, man. So the devil doing his job. He's doing his job. The devil gotta answer to God. Don't y'all know the devil works for God? Oh, that's a secret I let y'all. Oh, yo, y'all didn't know. Oh, y'all didn't know that. He works for God. He does what God say. God gave him the reign to do whatever here. He works for him. He only answers to him. That's it. That's the order. See how evil cannot win? Even good is always over evil. You see that? Even in the movies. What happens in the movies at the end? The movies will tell you how the order is. In the end of every movie, don't the evil person lose? Don't the good guy always win? Same thing as life, man. Same thing as life, man.
What happened? What?
Same thing as life. You know what I'm saying? The good guy has a say. Period. So, you know.
They just canceled the trip? What?
People are sinning. Yeah, of course, bro. Yeah, but it don't mean you gotta do it. Just cause they do it don't mean you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Jail never fills up to the point of, yeah, they can't take no more. Listen, man, if they gotta stack y'all like sardines, you gotta sleep on the floor, you gotta do this, that's what's gonna happen, man. But they ain't gonna never turn nobody away from jail. Never heard of it. Never, ever, ever. I never heard of somebody getting turned away from jail. You ain't gonna never hear from it. Sinning like hell, man. You know what I'm saying? Like people got a license to sin. Yeah, cause you gotta remember, America was founded on the bloodshed of murder, right? America was founded on what? Crime. You know what I'm saying? America was founded on the bloodshed and murder, man. Period. No matter what anybody say. America was founded on how it was founded, bro. Period. You know, so the schools could say this and say that, you know, but we know the truth. We know the truth, man. You know. Yeah, let me mute for a sec. And it be a lot of pastors and preachers who be, listen, man, God ain't in them churches, man. He said, I am not there at your solemn assemblies, man. He made it clear, bro. He ain't there, man. Those are Sadducees and Pharisees, man. The Bible talk about them, man. These people going to be, you know, when our kingdom, just for the fact that they led our people astray, they going to be called least in the kingdom, bro. Anybody who doing what these pastors are doing, you know, we got issues, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in the game, bro. All the stuff is talked about already, bro. These Pharisees and these Sadducees and Pharisees, man. These fake pastors, you know, who know the truth, but go to theology school and they uphold what Esau tell them to uphold. It's a church on every corner, but the ghettos is ruined. The church ain't doing nothing. What the hell the church doing for us? The church don't do nothing. Come on, man. God is not there. He is not over that. He's not there. Sorry, man. That's a place to have, you know. I stay away from them churches, man. I stay away from them, man. Yeah, man. I stay away from them preachers, man. Listen, man. You know, they got their agendas, man, and then you look at their background, like the TD Jakes and all of these people, man. They lustful. They sleeping with wives. They sleeping with the pulpit. They sleeping with kids. They molesting. They 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 stealing funds. They greedy. They don't help the poor. They don't help the needy. They don't do nothing. But they coming in God's name, man. Come on, man. You coming in God's name, bro. Nah, man. You trying to hustle God. To these people who don't know better. You know what I mean? You're using God as a hustle, man. Listen, he'll strike you dead, man. Like, man. He'll strike you dead, man. Keep playing with you. Listen, man. Got to humble ourselves, man. You know what I mean? You know, let Trump and them have their time, man. That, you know what I mean? That's the time I'm on. Let Trump and them do what they want, man. These people had such a short time on this earth, man, that they polluted they polluted space. They polluted the ocean. They polluted everything. You know what I'm saying? That's how much short time Esau had. That God put him in control of this place. And look what he does. He pollutes everything. He knows that. He said, I'm going to destroy it all. For where my time go, I had fun. That's Esau. He pollutes everything. Because he got about a short time. He know his rulership is almost over. That's why they put Trump back. Listen, these people read the Bible, man. You might not have read it. You might not know nothing. But they do. The higher ups, they know everything I know. They know everything I know. They read the Bible, man. They know what's going on. They know they got a short time for their rulership. Let's unleash Donald Trump. And he gonna unleash hell. He gonna unleash hell on the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans. Don't you know that's God's chosen people, man? Don't you know that, man? They go by biblical names, man. They're not Puerto Ricans. They are not Mexicans, man. They have names. It's biblical, man. I got you. How do you control a human? I'm answer that question. I'm gonna go back to mute. You control a human by religion, huh? Religion. Yeah, me answer that question and then I'm gonna mute again. You program them. It's all part of it. Yeah. Programming, brainwashing. As a baby, man, we've been brainwashed, man. This and that. Of course. But then you gotta unlearn from the brainwashing. A lot of people don't unlearn, bro. They die in the brainwashing. 100% they die in the brainwashing. As a baby, of course, the world gonna, you're gonna have to pick up on what the world, the negative ways. But then you gotta turn from it. Some people don't turn from it. They embrace it fully. They committed to it. I got you. Like I said, keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? You can't be thugging and bugging. Then when you get shot, you crying. That comes a part of it, dummy. Like, whatever comes with it, you gotta embrace it. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm in mute for a sec. I'll be right back. I don't know if this elevated music gonna get monetized. I asked my guy one say your ABCs, and I asked how you know. He said I learned it in school or through part of the program. Yeah, no, but my thing is, we all gotta learn somewhere, because we born in this place in a blank canvas. So we gotta soak up whatever we gotta soak up. But my thing is, when you realize that you're being duped, when you realize that you're being hoodwinked, bamboozled, when you realize that we didn't land on Plymouth Rock landed on us. When you realize all this, do you still drink the Kool-Aid? Or do you throw it out?
Throw it out.
A lot of people still drink it.
Yep.
Still drink the Kool-Aid. Because they understand when you speak about stuff like this, you get killed. Oh well, get to killing. Get to killing. But the truth gonna come out. You ain't gonna silence me. So that means to tell me that the truth is so deadly that they will kill you for speaking on stuff like this. So it gotta be true. Because if it wasn't true, you wouldn't give a damn. But the fact that you would kill a man for speaking this stuff goes to show that. And it goes back to your question. Yeah, these people spend billions on think tanks, on on how to manipulate. They go to school for this stuff. Manipulation tactics, brainwashing tactics. They learn it from the military, and then they unleash it on civilians. So my thing is, yeah, you gotta get brainwashed at some point, but you ever gonna wake up? You don't hear the alarm clock? You don't sleep, or you just gonna snooze until you're in a coffin or permanent sleep. So you sleep twice. You sleep when you was alive, and now you sleep when you dead. Damn! You ever gonna wake up? You ever gonna wake up, man? You sleep twice. You will sleep twice. But and it's good to know what they know. It's good to know what they know and what you know, so you could differentiate from a lie. Because if you ain't know what they know, then you won't know it was a lie. It's good to know what they know, so you could differentiate from a lie. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom, man. Wisdom is the sustainment of our time, man. I don't care about the money, man. That's gonna come. You got wisdom and perfect timing. That's all. That's all alignments. Don't worry about that. Don't crash out. Cause everything is patience, man.
See if the store is open.
Word.
Yep.
It's more than your average.
Yeah,
Up and running. Running. Yeah, man. Wisdom is a sustainment of our time, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I see the Las Vegas couple, who had the good life.
Oh, okay. He's parking. She don't know what she's doing. Let me back up and let these guys do what they're doing. Because I don't know what these guys are doing.
All right, we go.
I wish for her to do her thing now.
We got money to make, baby. Hold me up. Let's go. Go. Wisdom, man, is a sustainment of our time, man. The money don't equate to wisdom. Lil Durk, Shannon. I always go back to them. Puff. Cause them is the pillars that y'all look up to. I don't look up to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But them is the pillars that y'all look up to. So I example every time. got to use him as an example. Shannon Sharp lost 100 million. You know, you don't think he wake up sick?
Right?
You know, you don't think he just come out his bed and feel some type of way, man? Come on, man. 100 million
I got one.
for what? You lost 100 million. Like, come on, man. Who you playing with, man? I ain't gonna let no funky head female take me out my money, man. That's why I was mad at the guy. I'm like, you's an idiot, man. I want to see everybody win. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he's a fool, man. You know what I mean? Let somebody talk you out your position. He's an idiot, man. He's an idiot, man. People talking people out their position all day. Trick you out your freedom too. They trick you right into a jail cell. You know, I go to Almighty Suspect. Now if y'all watch No Jumper, Adam 22, he got a new guest on there called Brandon and Almighty Suspect. Y'all know, that's why they say, oh man, you know, kids are better when they grow up with two parents. Almighty Suspect got his mom and dad, and he's still a crash out. So what that mean? You can have both parents and still crash out. The man is in jail right now for felony. For whatever felony he caught, his dumb butt got tricked out of freedom by Brandon, the new host. And he's in jail. He lost his job at No Jumper, and Brandon took his spot. He was ignorant. He wanted to fight Brandon. He spit on Brandon. He wanted to do all this. He pulled out a knife on Brandon, and they had to block that out. And that's the second time. The first time he spit on Kelsey. He spit on Kelsey, and he punched him. Then, Adam, suspended him. Brandon came again, gaslighting him up. I'm just listening like, why this kid letting this man trick him out his spot, trick him out his freedom? I'm like, look at Suspect. He gonna crash out. He spit on him. Brandon, Brandon is listen, Brandon will rip Suspect to shreds. I know he would. But his thing ain't to do that. It's to trick him out of freedom or even get him killed. That's how dangerous Brandon. He's a dangerous guy, man. You should see how he would. Listen, man. I'm too observant of stuff, man. But anyway, Suspect spit on Brandon. Brandon got up to actually, to put in work. Suspect pull out a knife. Brandon like, yo, why you pulling out a knife? Why you pulling out a knife? Why you pulling out a knife? Yo, he got a knife. So was that snitching?
Nah. That ain't snitching.
Some people call that snitching, man. For saying that this person has a weapon. Some people will say, that's snitching, bro. But
Fucking shit.
who? Dave's?
Nah.
Oh. Oh. You passed it.
And in the bus.
Yeah, but he got tricked out his spot. Now he's in jail. Felony. He lost his job. He lost his freedom. He lost his income. Because you want to be a hothead. Stuff like that. Don't let people trick you out your freedom. Because what? Guess he lost his job, and guess who got his spot? Brandon. Brandon got your spot now. He wanted you out of there. You know what I mean? So you gotta be mindful, man, of people, man, who playing games on you, man. Who assault your intelligence. I love coming over because this one of the most. I appreciate that, man. We diverse over here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I ain't gonna play with you. I ain't gonna do nothing that, man. You know what I mean? I leave that to the other YouTubers, man. You come over here, we gonna keep it 100 with you, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. And y'all been down with me for a minute. For like going on years now. Y'all been down with me, man. So I want the people who's now in tune to understand, man. My mom's been down with me for years, man. For years, my mom's been down, man. It's loyalty, man. Loyalty and royalty. Know what I'm saying? That's all I know, man. I don't trade on nobody, man. But I can't say the same for the world. That's why I ain't for the world. I ain't for them. I'm for my people who really, you know what I'm saying? I'm for my people, man. I'm for my people, man. It is what it is, man. Damn. Cakes out here. You want the good life. God.
Right around the corner. It's pretty good.
I've been down with you. Yeah, you been down since day one. Open-minded. You already know, man. We don't trade on nobody, man. Got new Mars and all that. But I still remember my A1 day ones. That's what you gotta do in life. You gotta remember who was there for you, man.
I know two names that I've known since you started this. It's Open-Minded and D-Block.
Yeah, and they're still here. And they're still here. They're still here. YNs. They still here. I love to see YNs that's not, you know, crashing out, man. I love to see, I'm gonna stop saying YNs too. Word, man. You know, I love to see my people make money, man. You know what I mean?
It's like a derogatory
I'm mute for a
term.
sec. Yeah, YKs, man. Young Kings, not YNs, man. But, you know, whoever came up with that term, man, it's catchy. I don't know who, but that shit flooded across the internet, flooded across the world. That's how, you know what I mean? That's how you know the world is small. You could say a phrase and everybody be coining that phrase. And then you see how small the world is. You're like, oh, damn, everybody's saying that now? It was, you know, it's not a big world, man. It's not a big world, man. But, but shout out to the YKs, man. Heavy, man. You know, shout out to the YKs, man. You laugh. Oh, shit. What?
Hey, whoever this is,
The fuck is this?
They doing.
Come on,
they looking
gang.
out. They looking out, right?
What?
Just pour water.
Nigga. Shit crazy.
Pour water. You got it.
Crazy. Word. Got it. Bullets are catchy, but I don't want them either. Word. I don't want none of that
Bullets are
either.
catchy, but
Word. I don't want them either. Open-minded, boy. You stay with that stuff, boy.
Catchphrases.
What's a laundry bee? What is that? Laundry mat?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a chain. I
Yeah?
used the one. I used the one in Queens.
Oh yeah.
Mad people making mad money all over the place.
Word, right? Everybody making money, man. You know.
These motherfuckers in fucking New York.
Yeah, man. But they YKs, man. Young Kings, man. You know, I love to see them making money, man. Just doing what they do. I don't care what they do, but as long as it's It's not breaking the law. You know, I love to see it. I love to see them play their video games. I watch them, and I love to see them do they TikToks. I don't watch that though, but I love to see them do that. I love to see them do the YouTubes. I love to see them, you know, run the generation that way it should be run. Because we look for the young kids with innovation to move forward this move forward thing. You know? We look for that. What does laundering mean? Money laundering. Oh, can you try and tease my what my accent? Money laundering. That's what laundering means. Moving money. Money laundering. These YKs, man, they don't ran up the scamming. Mastered the scamming, man. The scamming is at $1 billion right now. I'm repeat, man. These scammers are running up $1 billion network, man. These scammers are running up $1 billion network. But, what y'all think about that? You like how? They got romance scam. They got job scams. They got ATM scams. Telemarketing scams. They got fake money scams. They got all kind of scam. Romance, if I said that before.
What's a romance?
Now, the romance scam is when you online and some girl or guy are jumping your DMs and the picture is fake. 100% fake.
Oh.
And it comes like,
catfishing.
Yeah, but they get money out you before you never see them. And they clean out your bank account because they got a script on what they say, and they get money out you.
They target the simps.
Yeah, there you go. The simps and the old ladies who looking for love. Yep.
Don't mind for nothing.
No, not. I'm talking $1 million. Yo, what? The stuff we hear about, they run up millions, bro. 80 grand, 90 grand, 100 grand. If you got that to just give away to some random person, how much money you really got? I'm not giving $10 to somebody online. These people giving away 180. What? Where they at? Sign me up. That's why I don't got no sympathy for them. What's the script? I need to throw this script out. I need 100K quick, ASAP. I need it. I'm just joking, y'all. That's not, but am I? No. Yeah, but these people giving up money willy-nilly, bro. Man, the stuff I've seen, bro, is crazy, man. I'd be like, damn, you fell for that. But then, you say I don't hear action, I hear the truth. I'm not like that. You already know, man. Just joking with you, my boy. Salute to you, man. It's all good vibes here, man. Never negative, man. Always good vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? That negativity, man. Like, even when I'm mad, I'm still positive. It's hard to get me mad. But when it's hard, man. I don't let nobody try to get me. No, I can't let you know that you could push my buttons. Get the hell out of here. You must be crazy, man. If somebody know that you could get them mad, come on, man. Come on, man. They gotta have you like a damn yo-yo, up and down, cause they know they could control your emotions. Stop giving people that power, man. Don't give nobody that power, man. You crazy? You crazy, man? I was just bred different, man. I'm bred different, man. I filter out a lot of things, man. If it ain't detrimental to my cause, if it ain't helping my cause, man, I black that out, man. You gotta know how to filter out things, man. Dogs get angry. Yeah, like I don't let people run up and down with my emotions, man. Like, I don't care, bro, who it is, bro. Like, you know, I'm emotionally intelligent. You know, I let people be who they are. I'm not gonna try to change you, but you ain't gonna piss me off. You ain't gonna change me. You know what I'm saying? I could care less, bro. I know who I am to the point where I don't need or change for nobody, bro. You understand? To change for nobody, man. A lot of people trim ways, man, to seek love, man. Even the Bible says it, man. The Bible said, why trim your waist to seek love? You know, why trim your waist to seek love, man? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I'm just different, man. Nah, we ain't that. We ain't dogs, man. We ain't dogs. We humans, man. With intelligence, man. You know, with conflict resolution, you heard? With conflict resolution. You know, we're humans, man. You know what? Yeah, we're humans, man. With conflict resolution. Appreciate y'all for being in the building, man. I'm gonna tap out for a second, man, but I'm gonna get back with y'all, man. I gave y'all an hour and 58 minutes. I didn't even know it was that long. Open-minded, smarter than your average. RC, Derek, Mod Gang, man. Nelly, all my new mods. I can't remember y'all name off the top. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate y'all for being here, even when y'all ain't here. Y'all here. You understand? Carrying the banner for KVN TV, because your mods are a reflection of you, man. You know what I'm saying? Your mods are a reflection of you, man. Y'all come in here, y'all drop knowledge, man. And I love y'all for that, man. You know, love, respect, honor, stuff that this world think is weak. Come on, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Until next time, I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. You take care of some business.
Like that?
I have to think about that one. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You?
That's